Ireland. Ireland is a small country in northwestern Europe, covering an area of 27,133 square miles, 70,273 square kilometers. It shares the island of Ireland with Northern Ireland, a part of the United Kingdom. England, Wales, and Scotland lie to the east across the Irish Sea. They make up the rest of the United Kingdom. The Atlantic Ocean splashes against Ireland's northern, southern, and western shores. Hundreds of small islands off the western coast belong to Ireland. Dublin is the country's capital and largest city. Fun fact: no place in Ireland is more than 70 miles, 113 kilometers from the ocean. The land. Grassy fields and rolling hills cover the middle of Ireland. The country's mild, rainy weather keeps these lowlands green year-round. They are such a bright shade of green that Ireland is nicknamed the Emerald Isle. Rocky hills and low mountains circle the green lowlands and stretch out to the coast. There, sandy beaches meet the water, and tall cliffs drop straight to the sea. Many lochs lie in Western Ireland. Loch is the Irish word for lake. The Shannon is Ireland's longest river. It starts in the northwest and flows southwest to the Atlantic Ocean. Another important river, the Liffey, runs through the middle of Dublin. Did you know? In some parts of Ireland, rain falls more than 220 days of the year. Fun fact: over hundreds of years, many different people have built castles throughout Ireland. Today, the ruins of around 3,000 castles dot Ireland's many landscapes. Peat bogs. Fun fact: mummies have been found in Ireland's bogs. The bog water preserved the bodies of people who died hundreds of years ago. Many of the mummies still have skin, hair, and even clothes. Bogs cover many parts of Ireland. These wet, spongy areas of land often began as lakes. Plants there grew, died, and started to rot. This plant material formed a thick mat called peat, which soon filled the lakes. The Irish have used peat as fuel for hundreds of years. They dig it up, dry it out, and burn it in their fireplaces. Some power plants also burn peat to produce energy. Today, some Irish are working to protect the bogs. They believe people are digging up too much peat. The bogs could soon disappear as they have in other European countries. Wildlife. Fun fact: long ago, Connemara ponies ran wild in Western Ireland. Farmers tamed them, and now this strong, gentle breed is a top sporting horse. It is one of the best show jumpers in the world. The Irish have a deep respect for the many animals and plants that share their home. Fields and bogs provide shelter for small animals like rabbits, foxes, and badgers. Salmon, pike, trout, and other fish swim in Ireland's lakes and rivers. Seals and otters live along the rocky coasts. Birdwatchers can spot puffins, herons, ospreys, and more than 400 other kinds of birds. Ireland also has many unique plants. The flowers of the Irish orchid and the Kerry lily decorate Ireland's countryside. The butterwort plant traps and eats bugs. The most famous Irish plant is the shamrock. This three-leaved plant is a symbol of Ireland. The people. Ireland is home to over 4 million people. Most are Irish. Their ancestors came to the island long ago from different parts of Europe. The Irish developed their own traditions and way of life. They spoke Gaelic. This language has survived in Ireland for more than 2,000 years. Did you know? English and Irish are the official languages of Ireland. Street signs often appear in both languages. Speak Irish. Hello. Diaquit. Goodbye. Slán. Yes. Ja. No. Nay. Please. Mashiduhale. Thank you. Guramagahat. Friend. Kawa. In 1169, England attacked Ireland and ruled it for more than 750 years. The English rented small plots of land to the Irish, who grew potatoes. This crop was their main source of food. In the 1840s, the crop failed. About 1 million Irish died of starvation. Many more left the country in the years that followed. In the late 1900s, new job opportunities brought many Irish back. Today, immigrants come to Ireland from all over the world. Fun fact: many Irish do not use yes or no to answer questions. If someone asked them if they were lucky, they would say, I am, or I am not. Daily life. Most Irish live in large towns or cities. Dublin, Cork, Galway, Limerick, and Waterford are busy cities with shops, offices, and factories. People live in apartments or in small houses with yards. Trains and buses take them around their cities and across the country. In the countryside, people live in small, traditional cottages or modern homes. They grow crops or raise sheep and cows on the green fields. Each neighborhood has at least one public house or pub where neighbors gather to chat and listen to music. Most towns also have at least one church. Many Irish are Catholic and go to church regularly.